up, Virgo? This is going to be your love check-in for the next 2 weeks. This is for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you are new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal sessions. The info for that's in the description box of the video. In my personal sessions, guys, just like I do on this channel, I combine tarot with manifesting universal law of assumption and mindset to actually help you like break patterns or shift dynamics and actually change an outcome or get what you really desire. No matter what the circumstances. So if you're interested in that, you can book a session with me. There is a long wait. So if you would like to explore your options, or if you want a more traditional reader, you can go to my affiliates. I have put links to Mystic Sense, which will give you your first 5 minutes reading free, and Spiritual Blossom, which will give you a bonus $10 if you deposit $20. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, guys, we're going to do the check-in, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? A projected potential outcome for the next 2 weeks. Anyone that's new to the channel, tying into what I was saying earlier, my tarot on my channel, and why I say potential outcome is because my readings are just check-ins into one version of you and your specific person that you, Virgo, have selected, are selecting, manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Everyone is you pushed out. Your desires are meant for you. You can have anyone that you want. It just requires a shift in you, Virgo, the version of you that you're being, your state of consciousness, and a reselection of your dominant thoughts and assumptions. And your desires, therefore, would be inevitable, okay? You can have it no matter what the circumstances, guys. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my other content, please. And I also teach as I go, okay? So the person on Virgo's mind, how do they feel about Virgo? Okay, 8 of Wands. Maybe travel is in the mix, but also communication coming through. How does this person feel about Virgo? Okay, Strength card, confidence. Confident communication, bold communication. Let's have a look. Woo! And chemistry, Queen of Wands. So how they feel about Virgo. So there's attraction, chemistry. We've got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That's interesting. We've got Ace of Wands, definitely passion and chemistry. The Ten of Cups is in the reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. So there's, but then I've got Wheel of Fortune, which I'll take. So there's a positive shift happening. I do feel like attraction and chemistry, there might have been some issues here to do with what I'm getting is like a lot of waiting to see how things play out in terms of finances and financial investments here with this Seven of Pentacles. And that might have caused, because the Pentacles cards are in reverse. Now, I will call it when I feel it. I really don't feel that this has something to do with two queens, like a third party situation. What I think is that no lacking in chemistry and attraction, but there's this sense of a positive shift, waiting on a positive shift financially, because there's this, because the confidence card came out. So I feel like there is a positive shift, but there might have been something to do with a little bit of hesitancy or fear that the finances and what's on offer is not enough, okay? Because Page of Pentacles in reverse can be a bit that way, feeling inadequate in some kind of a way. But something might be shifting financially. What I feel is that might have caused, because Ten of Cups in the upright is heading towards the happily ever after, maybe even children and all of that. But it might have dulled that Ten of Cups or caused some doubts around whether, you know, the long-term emotional fulfillment and that vision is like achievable, because Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, that's very material focused. Now, Virgo, that is potentially your energy. It's earth sign energy, or you could be dealing with another earth sign, but really it's like sometimes it can be over-focused on the material or fear of not having the comfort. You understand what I'm saying? So, but there's a positive shift here, and definitely there's a reinvigoration of spark, okay? And Wheel of Fortune in the upright is nice. It's a fortunate shift, and letting go, Nine of Swords in the reverse, of stresses. And we have Six of Swords as well. This could be about travel as well. So maybe this person, there's been a positive shift and they're wanting to do a trip with you, travel, but this is also moving away from stress, moving into a more positive time. So I like that, Virgo. Let's see what's coming out. Yeah, Page of Cups. I mean, some of you children are on the table, like the wanting to have children, and that's been the hesitancy, like with the Ten of Cups, maybe not feeling ready because of finances. For others of you, this is just like a very sweet offer, you know, to reinvigorate passion. Maybe there's been an over focus on finances and career, and now it's like maybe wanting to be a little bit more emotional, you know, passionate. I mean, we've got the Chariot card and the Magician right after that. So this is like, yes, okay, manifesting, maybe manifesting more wealth, which improves things, and also Chariot card again about travel. Okay, for some of you, if you're at a distance from this person, this would be about traveling towards one another. Or for some of you, this is like manifesting with you a holiday or a trip or fun and pleasure and a positive shift. And they're still very invested in you, Virgo. So I really like that. I'm going to get to your side of the street, Virgo. You've manifested all of it. And if there is anything you want to tweak, or if there is any waiting to see how things play out in any department, you can also continue persisting in the assumption that you have like your Ten of Cups, your dream, right? I mean, it seems to be heading in that way anyway, but like, anyway, my regulars will know what I'm talking about. Okay, we've got the Strength card. One of the first cards I saw over there. So there's about confidence and strength. Something might have been testing the strength of the connection. And I said to you that might have been stresses or confidence issues when it comes to career. We've got the Page of Wands in the reverse. So some of you might have felt like this person, that is attraction, that is flirtation, but it can be a bit immature. We've got Hermit card. So Virgo, that's you. Some of you, maybe you tend to withdraw because you get frustrated, and then the Chariot card was in the reverse. So either also the distance factor sometimes maybe is a stress if you're at a distance, or otherwise you've had maybe some fear that this isn't moving in the positive, like the direction that you want it to. There's your Hermit card had to come out. So this is withdrawal energy. That everything I said, guys, and I kept shuffling. You see why I do it this way? So the Chariot card's in the reverse. They've got it in the upright, so they're determined to move towards you and move things in a positive direction. The Chariot card in the reverse, so yes, maybe it's a bit stop-start in terms of it steering it the way that you want it to, because Three of Wands is in the reverse. So sometimes I think you doubt the future vision. That's the Three of Wands. Also, maybe there's been a lot of waiting, right? Not waiting for this, because I'm not getting a non-committal kind of an energy, guys. I think that this is like in terms of the long-term goals, and this person and career and finances being a factor. Or for some of you, if there is actual distance, it gets frustrating because you feel this is isolation or aloneness, and you get tired of waiting, and sometimes you doubt the future vision. This person could very well be coming in with some kind of a plan or a positive shift. Now, you just need to stick to the assumption that that is what is happening, and not like go in and out of thinking that they'll never come through. Because even on this timeline, they're coming in, but things can, like, if you want the more consistent result, you've got to stick to, yes, they're my Ten of Cups. Yes, we're great. We have the perfect relationship. The world. Either way, so that's accomplishment. It's also closing out maybe an old cycle of waiting or stagnancy. Again, about travel. Okay? Let's have a look what's on. And Hanged Man, coming unstuck, and Page of Cards. Maybe the stuckness also has been, for some of you, that is about like maybe wanting a child, or children in the mix, and finances being an issue. So the Hanged Man is like this stalled energy, but it seems to be that there's accomplishment now. I really do feel like there's synergy here. The Queen of Swords is in the reverse. Okay, so Virgo, I do feel for some of you that can be, that there has been stress. Some of you maybe have been a bit frustrated. Queen of Swords in the reverse can get a bit harsh. It's the shadow Queen of Swords. So maybe there's been some tension between the two of you. And Eight of Swords, because I do feel, and again, Virgo, I'm not giving you shit, because everything's like, you know, if you can control your mindset and the version of you that you're being, then you're going to have the best possible result, though this looks good. The Eight of Swords is you maybe sometimes your own limiting beliefs, so you worry a little bit whether the future, because Three of Wands, future vision, or distance, if that's a factor, and this hanging in there. and fear that this can't move in the direction that you want. That can be our limiting beliefs, okay? Which might actually cause you to, Queen of Swords in the reverse, there could be tensions between the two of you. Now, I'm not telling you to worry or having to adjust yourself for them. I'm saying that, you know, breaking free from your limitations, and if this is like what you want, which looks quite beautiful, it's like sticking to the story of, nope, they're so reliable and we're so on the same page, and, you know, or even going to the end if you want your dream thing and the children and all of that in the house, and even if there's distance, that can change in a moment, guys. It's circumstantial. So I think you need to break free from the limiting belief. It's like, I'm version of Virgo, I have everything I want. If you feel like this person somehow can be unreliable in some way, or I think that there's something about confidence and finances, even though that's shifting, then you need to be like, they're so responsible, reliable, they're doing well financially, we're on the same page, they're so mature. Some of you might feel like this person comes across as immature, and that worries you. Like, it might be a story you have where you feel like, you know, you're not looked after, or it's not, you know, people show up and they're not reliable in some kind of a way. Yeah, we've got 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. I think for a lot of you, like, this is some kind of a relationship, because this is not single energy. But I do think your fear here, if I'm going to be honest, is 9 of Pentacles in the reverse is about, again, not necessarily lack of confidence in financial stability. Now, either that's, or lack of confidence generally, like it might challenge your confidence. You feel like this person is maybe not coming in and showing you enough like reliability, stability, or there's a fear that it won't go to where you want it to go. But 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you might have an awareness that this person is very focused on that and it's a struggle, or you might be very career focused as well. So you have a fear that like together you can't achieve the long-term goal. But even that, Virgo, again, so apply the same mindset stuff. No, I am a master at manifesting. I get what I want. My career is thriving. Money is flowing to me. They're so successful. We're the power couple. We live together. Whatever it is, guys, you can go and do your own research. The Emperor card. So you want this person to boss up. Some of you are a boss figure, or you're building something, or this person is, and there's concerns when it comes to like the financial aspect, and so there's fears there. But this is a husband and a father figure. So I feel, Virgo, Hanged Man, 1 foot in, 1 foot out sometimes would be you doubting the stability, the structure, all of that. You can tweak it and not waver, just like have unwavering faith that you receive the best possible version, and you know they will shift for you and you'll get more and more and more of that, okay? So there's only so much I can say in a tarot reading without people giving me shit that I'm repeating myself, but it essentially boils down to that. Did I say the signs? Virgo, Gemini, you, Virgo, Cancer energy, Aries energy, Pisces energy. Okay, what's this? Surprised, shocked, secretive, communication, high value, Empress. What's this court card? Money matters. I knew it. I was going to say, because that court card, that has nothing to do with third parties. I have not got third party energy in this at all. This says money, entrepreneur, manifesting abundance. It also says unexpected money, promotion, entrepreneur. Didn't I tell you that? They want to communicate that. The exposed thing and the stress, I think, is this person, maybe things were kind of going to shit in that department. Okay, because there was like a shock or something, and maybe they were a bit like, because Page of Pentacles in reverse is fear of not being enough, and the secretive hiding information might be around like avoiding addressing that, and that's just them not feeling adequate. But there's some kind of an unexpected shift. And we have high value, the Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. Empress to the Emperor. Okay. And then what do we have? In intimacy, didn't I say, and they want to reinvigorate passion with you, passion, chemistry, coming into union, missing you. That's really nice, Virgo. Do you know what I'm saying? I like it. Let me see, should I get your romance angel? Let's see what's going on. Okay, chemistry. Huh? Passion, chemistry. What else is going on? There's a strong magnetic attraction. Wedding. Guys, the situation involves marriage. So you're already probably in a relationship with this person and it's heading towards marriage, or you might already be in a marriage, but it's like next level. But money matters has played into it. Guys, this doesn't have to be for everyone. But I think my advice applies anyway. If you're dealing with circumstances I've explained, you can shift everything. Love yourself first. Attraction, passion. Lots of attraction and passion. The love yourself first, guys. There's been a trigger. This person not been feeling very good financially. I think it's triggered you, and I told you already about your limiting beliefs, which, by the way, I think you just need to, you don't need to, whilst the tarot is great for a check-in and they aren't robots, you can have a different version of them, okay, that doesn't have the insecurities. You just need to worry about yourself, loving yourself first, as in, no, I'm totally deserving and worthy of all of the love and the best possible relationship and, you know, whatever, okay? Do you know what I mean? You deserve love. You are lovable. Sometimes you feel unlovable. This person might have been coming across a bit distracted because of financial reasons, okay? Do you know what I'm saying, Virgo? All right, Virgo, I mean, I really hope that that resonated for some of you, and I intend that it was also helpful for some of you. And I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will check in 2 weeks' time.